Okay, my friends, it is time for the best fighting game of 2019 in our Rocket Raygun Awards. And you know, we're doing a separate video for every category, so there's lots of content for you to check out. We're going to get you our nominees and our winner right after we hear from the community.
Let me say this much. Samurai Shodown is my fighting game of the year. I absolutely love this game. In fact, it's one of my favorite reviews that Vic and I did this year because I got to wear my Neo Geo gangster wear and we played the game. I beat the heck out of Vic in it, but I loved it. I really have always come back to the game all year round. I bought myself a physical copy after they sent me a review copy. Totally worth your time if you enjoy the original.
This one for me is going to go out to Jump Force. Just to be able to play your favorite characters from all your manga series. Part of the best thing with anime taking a huge rise in viewing lately, you can't not play this game and feel nostalgic and feel amazing. Beats out games like Dragon Ball, you know, back in the day, and to play as all these characters and really just the destructive environments, the special up, the power-ups. The game is amazing. My pick is Jump Force.
My favorite fighting game of 2019 has to go to Mortal Kombat 11. And there's no contest. When it comes to fighting games, no one packs their titles like NetherRealm Studios with so much content.
Mortal Kombat 11 is my fighting game of the year. I've always been a fan of the franchise ever since first seeing the original in the arcades back in the 90s, and there's something about Mortal Kombat that keeps me coming back. It's got an amazing story mode, lets you play through different scenarios, you get to play as various heroes, various villains, and that to me is where a lot of the excitement of the game comes in, outside of getting to pummel your friends online. Mortal Kombat 11, you definitely got to check it out if you're a fan of fighting games. If you've never played it for whatever reason, you should play it just to see how gruesome some of these X-ray attacks and fatalities are. I'm a big fan of the series, and some of it was even too gross for me. It's the kind of thing where you laugh, but it's not because it's funny, it's because you'd throw up if you didn't laugh. It's just your body's natural reaction. Anyhow, it's a game that I keep going back to, especially since it's also on the Switch. It's nice to go and play it in public transit, because people are always nosy. They're looking over their shoulders. What's this guy doing? He's like, ugh, ooh.
The nominees for the best fighting game of 2019, it's not a long list because there weren't that many fighting games out this year. We've got Mortal Kombat 11, Samurai Shodown, and Dead or Alive 6. Now, anybody that's been in the video game biz or into video games for a while has heard those brands before. I mistyped something on, I was writing a note about, I don't know, probably these awards, but in an email, I wrote down Mortal Kombat 88. And I accidentally pressed Mortal Kombat, and I think we're probably going to get to Mortal Kombat 88, and I'm trying to think, like, how violent will the fatalities be by the time we get to Mortal Kombat? There weren't many fighting games out this year, but all three of these titles deliver lots and lots of fun and hours of different ways to bludgeon your friends and your enemies, whether you play with them locally or online. Let's talk about Samurai Shodown, which is the 3D reinvention of the classic SNK fighting game. It came out for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as we're recording this, and it will soon be available for PC and for Switch. This was a terrific reimagining of the 2D classic, which we have a nice long interview with Adachi-san, the creator of Samurai Shodown, on our channel, so please check that out. I love this franchise, I love this game, and honestly, this 3D recreation of these beautiful 2D characters and these 2D environments, but everything has been done with polygons and flashy 3D visuals and 3D blood spray and the ability to cut somebody in half because they have blades, right? They cut right through people. It's just so fun to dive into this game. It's a really, really fantastic title. It's not our winner for Best Fighter of the year, and neither is Dead or Alive 6, which is, loaded with lots of fantastic fighting characters from the worlds of wrestling, and there's some ninja type characters in there and all kinds of athletic looking characters, lots of boob physics. It's still a big part of Dead or Alive, but the destructible environments and the different ways that you can punish your enemy and all of these different kind of flashy embellishments across the backgrounds and the environments in the game are tremendously fun, just like they have always been. And if you're a fan of this franchise, it's a worthy addition to a very competent and long-running and successful brand. The winner this year, though, for the best fighting game is Mortal Kombat 11, which is just overloaded with Mortal Kombat goodies. This is a game that really tries to, make every fan happy of every era of Mortal Kombat from over the years, including the ability to have classic characters fight modern characters in a completely insane and nutso story mode that is fun to play through because you're zipping from character to character and situation from situation, and you get a chance to kind of get your hands on all of these different crazy creations that NetherRealm has built for this franchise. Yes, there are microtransactions scattered throughout this game as well, and it can be a little bit egregious if you want to possess everything that the game has to offer. But if you can steer clear of spending too much in that space, you're going to have an incredible time just playing through the insanity of this experience. It's a wonderful game, but definitely don't have kids or maybe grandparents that get upset by too much violence in the room when you play it. Mortal Kombat 11 is our winner for the best fighting game of 2019. All right, you guys, we have lots of other categories for you to check out. Every category is its own video, so please dive through that content. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.